Tamir Rice and, other young black male police murders on my heart. And I had vowed sort of not to write about it, but when it comes to you, you gotta sort of let the Spirit lead you. So that's what this is. It does not have a title, but it is for black men. I just want you guys to know, if you don't know, how much we, black women, love you. Right? Yeah, so that's what this is. I often dream of you. Think of what you could have been in some other life, in some parallel universe where the world nurtures black men. I think of you, of all the paths you would have tried to make fairy tales out of your existence if you would have ever had a shot at being a father or brother. I weave wishes of attorney, surgeon, or architect, school teacher, black thought leader, craftsman, or airplane pilot. There are still images in my head of you coaching a little league team, of family living, vacations, and visiting grandchildren. Lives lived with purpose, lives lived with freedom, lives lived with beautiful lives that never stood a shot at achieving. I dream dreams for you, create stories for you of what it would be like to just be without a consistent target on your back. I'm on journeys for you. Say R.I.P. to all of the milestones you'll never believe that are attainable for you, a man in America, black. I hold the space for you, a miracle place for you, and I carry that with me wherever I might go. I'll hold dreams for you, I'll weep for you, down, down deep for you, and on days like this when my thoughts and feelings go places that I can't control, when I get deep in my subconscious mourning all the lives you'll never live, when I think why bother and consider the fear and pain that your name gives, I hope you feel for you, and remember that everything in this life is but a test. I am a reflection of you, the deepest protector of you, and I will fight for you until both of our hearts are still at rest. Thank you. Okay, so most of my poetry sort of goes between like social justice and I don't know, like feel good type stuff. Like I like to inspire people because I like to inspire myself. So Happy New Year everyone, 2017. If you have some goals you're trying to get through and some dreams you're trying to achieve, this is for you. And it's also for me to remind you to myself first. Poem I wrote a few years ago called How to Live Like a Giant. You've got to build yourself up. Be your own biggest fan. You have to do everything to convince yourself that the world is in your hands. You've got to hold your head high and elevate your mind. You've got a status quo to defy and you're running short on time. You have to capture every second. You've got to make bold decisions. You have to cherish every blessing. You make your own life worth living. You've got to work and sweat, dream and believe that you are what you've been waiting for, that you can achieve. You've got to get used to failure and then build yourself back up. You can't give way to the pressure. You re-navigate when you get stuck. And you've got to get okay with you. And everything that makes you unique. You command the attention of the room. You make them listen when you speak. You have to trust your instincts and walk in faith. You've got to train yourself to strategically think that you're going to win this race. And you have to be kind and persistent, captivating and vivid, unforgettable and crazy. And you've got to work on this daily. because you hold your destiny in every fiber of your being. You define your life, and you will determine its meaning. You have been given all the tools that you need, and you can set this world on fire if you just live by this creed. In the face of the status quo, you have to remain viciously defiant. Yes, you have to take hold of all of these little things if you want to live like a giant. Whew. Thank you. I won't take up too much more of your time. I won't do too much describing of this poem. I will just say that it is for my sisters. Where my sisters at? Yeah, this is for y'all. They see you. That extra thing inside that they just can't quantify. They feel you. That piece of persuasion, that something special you bring to every occasion, your gift in the situation, your innovation. All of that. Special fairy dust that just follows you around, your whimsical way with words that makes the most simple of subjects appear profound. Your creativity that goes beyond creativity, it's something innate inside of you. Your spirit, your magnificence, your peace, and your purpose, it always shines through, and they see you, need you, require your stuff to make their stuff a success, and while they may try with everything that they have on the inside, your average effort seems to be greater than their very best, and they hate that. Despise that. Because the work that they do just doesn't measure up to your natural talents. And while they're struggling to keep up where you find ease, they find a challenge. Where they find instability, you find balance. And naturally, you were created with strength and stability to hold generations on your back. And while some may hate it, find themselves frustrated, they can never understood what you have endured to make you indestructible like that. And you are gifted, so uniquely gifted, to create beautiful bounties out of merely nothing. Because you have a history of turning rags to riches, another person's nothing, into something. You create vision in darkness. Find purpose and possibility in the depths of despair. Turn catastrophes into miracles, open trapdoors and windows when they didn't even think to look there. You are ascending to heights that others can't begin to reach. With or without a formal education, with or without a degree, using your natural talents to create a masterpiece because you've got that stuff that they just can't teach. See, you have mastered the art of speaking their language while speaking your truth. Grinning and bearing while making plans to cut them loose. And while they seek to wish it away, try to find ways to duplicate your course. You know that they won't bring the beauty that you bring because they weren't the original source. And as they take credit for your work, get praised and promoted for all that you do, it becomes apparent that they love your black girl magic. They just don't love you. But as you ascend in greatness, sharpen your skills, define your purpose, focus on being a blueprint for the next generation, and decide that you are definitely worth it. Worth doing what you have to do to get where you want to be. Worth internalizing your truth until you can finally speak free. You work your work by day, and you cultivate your dreams by night. Hold your vision close to the chest until it is ready to see the light. And just like that, your moment will appear. No longer standing in the distance, our time is here. And no one has to give you permission to take what is yours, to stand firmly in your excellence, to kick down doors, to raise the standards, to beat your own time, to achieve more than even you thought you could achieve, and to stand with your head held high at the front of the line, to break through barriers and live purposely with passion. This day is yours, hers, ours, mine, for Black Girl Magic.